Willow came down right as my work line rang and asked for dinner. And I literally had to just, I took the call and I started walking upstairs and I just did the reading based on everything that I saw in my house. And it was dead bang on, everything I was shown or what my intuition picked up. But I put her food on her little chair and she ate it. And I came back down and finished the call. And then I hear her crying and she's standing right beside me and she's like, hello. And I'm like, what is it you want, sweetheart? And so I thought, all right, she doesn't like to be held, but I held her and I gave her Reiki, sent it to my twin, and whoever in my twin's life Willow represents. And it feels as though she's a little confused, right? And she had that seizure and she's not doing things the way she used to do things. She's a senior cat. So a mother figure, father figure, when your parents get older and maybe if there's something that happens like they have a fall or they hit their head or a dementia sets in or something, it's like the roles are reversed, right? But they may not recognize that. They may not recognize that there's anything wrong with the way they're acting, and maybe they're difficult and maybe they're very time consuming and they become kind of like my baby. And she's like my baby. I worry about leaving her, right? I couldn't leave her with anyone that would not be able to handle her, and she's pretty fussy, right? I have to make food a certain way. I have to give her all different flavors because she'll change her mind. I have to make sure she has her own water in a place where the other animals don't go, and her food where they can't take her food. And she's used to sleeping next to me on my pillow. And actually, she's not doing well like she used to because I've realized I'm sleeping on a different side of the bed in this house than I ever have. And she, since I have had her, always slept on my left side. So I'm thinking about maybe you worked with your parent, right? And they were your right-hand man or the left-hand side of you, right? But now they can't do that, and they don't understand why they can't. I know this because there's a family member of mine that's taking care of their father's business, and he's just, making a mess of things. And it all relies on the son to take care of the business because the father's just not doing it right. But they may not understand that they're not, right? And so tonight I've decided I'm going to sleep on the opposite side of the bed and give Willow my left hip the way she used to have it. So, and also I've decided that in here, if I show her this little space behind the pillows, she can come down here. She's been coming down into the office while I've been working, and she can have this little spot. It's secure. She's by me. She knows that I'm here. If she needs anything, I can get to her right away, right? Yeah. But it's time consuming, right? Think about it. This can be someone's parent. This can be someone's family member, a grandparent. This can be, anyone, a partner that's not well. But for her, having her seizures and being that she's a senior, to me, I feel like it's more of a parent that's, maybe having onsetting of Alzheimer's. I heard a long time ago, you have a friend in Joe Biden. And I wondered who it was in my connected in my life. And I'm not political. I didn't even know who he was. And at the time, he was the vice president. So your right-hand man, right? And then I just heard this morning, Joe Biden, he's having, what did they say? He's got dementia. And it's not something you're proud of or happy about and want to see because one day it could happen to you. But whoever this one was, they were a friend of mine, and there's things aren't right in their head right now. So it doesn't even have to be a parent. It could be someone else that's having issues, and things aren't quite right. And they used to be your right-hand man, and you got to work with it. And it's time-consuming, and you love them, but it's difficult. But you've got to make space for it, right? Anyway. So we ask for help, right? I asked for Archangel Michael to put a shield of protection around her and around whoever she represented. And that the Reiki is moving through her and my twins' bodies at this time. So everybody's getting what they need and asking for angelic help and angelic direction, right? What's the best thing to be done? Show me the right ways to handle this. Like when I said I don't know how to feed her, how do I feed her? Maybe somebody's taking care of someone else's child. Maybe someone's taking care of an actual baby. They don't know. They've never had a baby before. They've had to take care of someone else's because maybe somebody died and the child was left to them. Or, I don't know. But we ask for help. Hi, sweetheart. I love that girl. Yeah, I do. And I look at this. Maybe it's an ant because I always look at this as an ant. Somebody's wild and crazy ant. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody took care of you when you were young, and now they need your help. I don't know. I don't know all the different meanings that it could be, but what we do is we like, I'm blending things, like I'm making room, right? I'm trying to figure out, oh, here's a good safe place for her. You know, I've got the other ones. Yeah, they all have their space, but she's the one who's more sensitive. And it could be just that as well. Like, look at how she's protected in there, right? Yeah. Could be somebody who's awakening and their gifts are just exploding. And it's, I mean, when mine happened like that after my mom died, my gifts, I thought I was going crazy. It's called Kundalini madness. And you don't know what's going on, and you think you're losing your head. And so, you know, it could be that, you know, your gifts are exploding and you're having a hard time putting it all together. It's affecting you, right? Yeah. You know, especially if you came into this world as a super sensitive like I did. You know, when that happened to me, I isolated quite a bit because I couldn't hide it. I was like, I mean, you guys might have noticed it in me. I don't know if you did, but I thought I was losing my mind until I started compartmentalizing and figuring out how to put things in the place that they needed to be, right? And a lot of it, I had to stop trying to figure it out. And that was a hard thing for me to learn. Stop trying to figure it out, just relax and allow the answers to come when they're ready. And it's been a process of many, many years for me. So anyway, I wanted to share this because I knew that there were messages in there. And if you are somebody who's dealing with another and you're struggling, you know, don't try to figure it all out. Just, you know, like with her, she shows me what she needs. Mostly what she needs is love. And Reiki knows what to do. I don't need to tell the Reiki where to go. It knows where to go. So I send it out to the ones that I'm feeling I'm connected with. And clearly I'm connecting with my twin, but I'm connecting with someone else that my twin is connected to as well. So the energy goes to them and helps them as well. And see, the thing is, people would say, oh, well, just put her to sleep. You know, you don't do that with a human, right? And I don't want to put her to sleep. I want her with me as long as I possibly can have her with me, even though she's very difficult. I love her very, very much. So it could be, like I said, a parent, grandparent, family member. Who knows who it is? I love you, baby. Yeah, but I love this girl. She's my mama's girl. Yeah. All right. It could be a child that has disabilities, right? Or an adult that has disabilities. They've grown older now and you're dealing with them. Who knows? Anyway, I'll just let it go. I just wanted you to see and listen to what Spirit had coming down because I was definitely being channeled right then. Take care.